All right. Give everybody a minute to join up here. Check 1 2 check. Might hear an echo for a second. Two check. Okay. So I've been talking a lot about the NVIDIA Shield on the podcast, and I know some people are asking kind of what it's all about and kind of where I'm at, asking where I'm at, what I still need to do, what's good, what's bad. So I've been looking at one of these for a while, and it's what's called an Android TV device. You can actually run a bunch of your apps on here, like Voodoo and Fox Sports Go, which I watch all the Brewer games on there, stuff like that. So it's kind of like an Android tablet, but this is actually a little set-top box about the size of a 7-inch tablet, but there's no screen on it, obviously. And it just plugs into your TV. And you can actually get, they have this thing called like the live TV channel. I don't think it's on here anymore. Where you can actually get like there are these devices that you can plug an HD antenna into them and actually make that available on your network for like 2 or 3 whatever devices. So you can actually pull up live TV on this, kind of like you can do on the Xbox One. And there's a lot of stuff you can do with it. So with the Android TV, you can pull up program guides, all that stuff. But that's really the base functionality. What the Shield gives you over like just the regular Android player, I can't remember who else has one of these devices out right now, is that it's NVIDIA. So number one, this thing has just an insane video processor in it, a video chip. It's like the Tegra X1. It's a beast. But the other thing is this is actually the Shield Pro. And the Shield Pro has a 500 gig hard drive in it. The regular Shield, and this is kind of the 3rd generation Shield. The second one was actually a tablet with wireless controllers. The first one was actually a controller with a little flip-up screen. This, you can actually on the regular Shield comes with 16 gigs of storage. On both of them, you can actually put, I think it's a micro SD card in them, and go up to around 200 gig of storage. So you can at least do that. But I wanted to get this one, and the cool thing was Amazon on Prime Day actually had some good deals this year, and one of those being the Shield Pro, which actually came with the gaming controller, which is actually a pretty solid controller. It actually came with a second controller. What it didn't come with, and one of my biggest complaints, is that they make a little remote for this. It's kind of like the Apple TV remote or the Amazon Fire Stick, one of the smaller ones. It doesn't come with it, and it's $50 if you want to buy one, which I think is a little excessive. So luckily with this controller, you can pretty much do everything you want. It's just, it's a bigger controller. It also has a microphone built into it, as does the remote, so I can do a search. Hit the button. Oh, hitting the wrong button. PS Nation. I don't know if it'll pull anything up. Oh, there we go. It pulls us up on YouTube. I don't know why I pulled up Hulu. That's interesting. So it's got voice. It has the Android voice search or the Google voice search, which actually works really well. It comes in handy when like Netflix all of a sudden isn't on my menu for some reason. Um, but because it's NVIDIA, it actually supports NVIDIA's streaming service. So if you have a gaming PC up in your game room and it's got kind of a newer NVIDIA card in it, you can do the GeForce Now and actually stream a game off your gaming PC. Works pretty well. They also have a service kind of like PlayStation Now where you can actually stream PC games off their servers. I think that's what this is. Yeah. So there's a bunch of different PC games that you can actually play, and I did a little demo of it before, and it worked pretty well. So not something I've really gotten into so far because, quite frankly, I didn't buy this as a gaming PC or a gaming device specifically in terms of new gaming, because one of the things that a lot of people get this for is for the Google Play stuff, your Android games. But this is actually one of the biggest flaws of it. Is I have a bunch of games because sometimes they'll send me codes for games that I can try out. Like this Horizon Chase actually is coming to PS4. We met these guys at PSX, and they wanted me to check it out. Well, as you can see in the lower right-hand corner of that box, it says non-TV. So this device, they haven't checked the old check mark on the store, and even though it's an Android game, it's an Android device, it's not specifically quote unquote supported on this device yet, so I can't play it. So I've got like Real Racing from EA, I've got Horizon Chase, etc., and they don't work on here. So getting this as a gaming device, quote unquote, is probably the lowest on your priority list when you're looking at something like this. But the cool thing is you can load a buttload of emulators on here. Can you give it commands like open app? Oh, actually, I don't really need to. I'll hit the button, I'll say Netflix. And because Netflix is installed, it just opens for me. So there you go. Hit the home button. So that's kind of the weirdest thing about this whole device. But that's not why I bought this. I really got it for two reasons. Number one, I'm a cord cutter, and luckily I've got my parents' account from their cable, so a lot of this stuff works on here. So I can watch all my Brewer games on the Fox Sports Go app. I can, this is another Hulu device, this is another Netflix device. And it supports a lot of stuff. The other cool thing is, if I ever get a 4K TV, this is the only Android TV device so far that has HDMI 2.0, so it actually fully supports 4K resolutions. It also supports a lot of the newer audio formats in pass-through. So if you watch something on Vudu, they support like Dolby Digital EX, etc., and even Dolby Digital Atmos when it starts getting supported on streaming services. This will actually output that full format, which is really cool. So, and the nice thing is, I got this whole device with the controllers, everything else, for like $250 from Amazon. So that was a crazy, crazy awesome deal. But the biggest thing that I've been doing, so those are the cons really right now, is not being able to pull up your Google, your Android Play games, and some of the other stuff. The Shield stuff, the streaming, I think is cool. It's just not for me. I really don't care about it. But like I said, a lot of it is the emulators. So, and I'm just using the controller that came with it. Now, the thing is, it's a lot of setup. A lot of these emulators have been made for PC, and somebody converted them to work on Android. The good news is everywhere you read, everyone says, like, if you're going to do this on Android, do it on the Shield. It's the most powerful device out there for Android devices. So somebody makes this thing called GameSum, which is this front end that I'm on right now. The other thing that a lot of people talk about is this RetroArch. RetroArch is, I'll just go into it. It's like this all-in-one emulation package. So like I can scan, I can pull up all my Super Nintendo games, all my Genesis games, etc. What the hell was that? Okay. And it'll try to pull down, the cover art, etc., etc. A bunch of BIOS. But GameSum, RetroArch has all these different cores. So they've got like a 3DO core, a bunch of MAME cores, etc. My problem right now is a lot of them crash on me. So I've been trying to kind of get away from using RetroArch as much as possible because I have a lot of problems with it. So instead, what you can do is go into this game sum, which I'll do now. And the cool thing with this is it just makes things a little bit easier. It brings them all into one place. Now, you see I have 3 games on here for 3DO. I cannot get the 3DO to run. If I try to run any of these games, it just crashes. Boom, RetroArch crashed. That's because the only emulator on Android right now for 3DO is one that's in RetroArch. There's another 3DO that's on Android, but it doesn't work with GameSum, and it doesn't work on the Shield right now. And this even takes some time too. Now the cool thing is, since this is an Android device, actually I'll show you what we can do here. I need to redo the Neo Geo stuff. Where is the Neo Geo? I probably went right by it. Okay. So it didn't really pull down a lot of the art or anything. So the cool thing is, if I get this running, oh, did my battery die? Oh no, here we go. Okay. You can actually do a mouse. Unlike iOS, Android supports a Bluetooth mouse. So it makes things a little bit easier when you set all this up. So you can, I'm just going to say clear all ROMs out of the list. But basically this GameSum is just a front end. So you can go in here and you can say like set emulator. And as you can see, RetroArch has a bunch because Neo Geo is also usually handled by MAME because it's an arcade format. But I've actually got the Neo Geo emulator on here, which is neo.emu. A lot of these you can download for free and install them. The cool thing about the Shield is it's got both types of USB. It's USB 3, but it actually has the micro USB connector and it's got 2 regular USB connectors. So I can plug this directly into my Mac or my Windows box and copy files directly to it. I don't have to do any stupid FTP or any SMB, anything like that. It just works. And I'll tell you what, it's awesome. I love the fact that they put that on there. So I'm using the actual Neo emulator. And all you have to do, you can actually go in here and say, here's the path where my ROMs are. This is usually empty. You just hit the plus sign, navigate to it, and that's where my ROMs are for the Neo Geo. So I just cleared the list out. So now I want to go in here. This shouldn't take too long. But what it'll do, like it says, it found 266 ROMs. So it's going to go through, and what it's going to try to do is identify the ROMs that are there and pull down the correct cover art for them. Now this might take a few minutes, unfortunately. Are you guys hearing me okay and everything, by the way? Since we have a couple minutes here. Anyone? Why does it say I'm playing Blazing Souls? That's weird. It's supposed to be Blazing Lasers. And that's one of the things that kind of sucks is there's no multitasking, obviously. So I have to sit here and wait for this to get done. I'm surprised it's taking this long. It usually goes a lot quicker. And you actually have the option of picking between 2 or 3 different databases that are out there. There's like an open source video game database. There's another database. So if one doesn't work for you, you can actually go to the other one. And there's also an arcade one. So the difference is the 2 video game ones that were on there I was using, and I wasn't getting very much in terms of identification. And that's why I switched it earlier over to the arcade one. So it's more of a MAME database. So I'm hoping that I get better cover art and better recognition this way. But it's stuff like this, and this is why it's been taking so long to get a lot of this stuff set up. So I've probably spent, I would say a good 20 hours on this stuff already, just doing research and copying stuff over and configuring things and messing with it. But the cool thing is, like, so far, the only thing I'm really having a lot of problems with besides the 3DO stuff is the GameCube emulator, which is Dolphin, and the Dreamcast emulator, which is called ReiCast, R-E-I-Cast. Mainly because I just don't think they're ready for Android yet. Like, Dolphin just went from version 4 to version 5 not too long ago. It took them 3 years to get that done. and they haven't done a true Android release yet for version 5. So I'm actually using kind of a daily build right now, and it's kind of a mess. It just really messes up a lot. But everybody's saying in terms of power, the Shield should be able to power a lot of those GameCube games once they get everything working correctly. The Dreamcast one, I think, is just more of a compatibility issue. A lot of games will run, but some of them, like, you get graphical glitches. I was playing Hydro Thunder. Maybe I'll pull that up later. Hydro Thunder runs way too fast. It's actually like triple the speed. If I try to run Daytona USA on Dreamcast, it mostly runs, but it gets this weird stuttering effect visually. But anything below that I've been trying so far. So I've got like a PSP game on here, and I've got I don't have any PS1 or PS2 yet, just because I haven't gotten to it. But even like Sega Saturn, the Saturn emulator is more just because they haven't been able to unlock a few things, and that guy just cracked into the Saturn a couple weeks ago. So they're hoping that's going to help the emulator quite a bit. But the Saturn stuff is working, mostly the stuff that actually launches. But the wheelhouse right now is, TurboGrafx CD, Sega CD, Sega 32X, Sega Genesis, Master System, Game Gear. I've got GBA, Game Boy Color, Game Boy, there's a few other ones. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I haven't gotten on there yet, but it's been pretty cool. Too bad it doesn't have a Giant Bomb database integration. I don't think Giant Bomb's is as good as the other ones, though, from what I've read. I know Giant Bomb's perfect, but... So, sorry this is taking so long. This usually goes a lot faster. It must just be that arcade database I'm going against. Once this is done, then we won't have to do this again. I just wanted to show the process. Plus, this is a hot loading screen. We have to have a PS Nation stream always has to have a loading screen. Oops. I wonder if I can change that. The game it says. Huh. Actually says Blazing Lasers on the management piece. Weird. Yeah, and Ben, I'm still having tons of problems with RetroArch. I don't know what's going on. I have... Oh yeah, if it takes too long, it'll go to the Chromecast. It crashes all the time, especially on 3DO. RetroArch has just been crashing like crazy on me. And I've got the newest stable build, etc. I did a complete uninstall, reinstall. It's still crashing. So I'm not real thrilled with RetroArch. I think it's just overly complicated. I've been a lot happier using kind of the standalone emulator so far. Yeah, SNES is working great. I've got the Android revision of SNES 9X, and it's running beautifully. Very, very happy with how SNES and TurboGrafx especially work. Genesis works really well. Sega CD crashes every now and then. I was playing Final Fight Sega CD, and it crashed in the second level. And those are kind of interesting to get going, like Dreamcast, Sega CD especially. You have to load a BIOS in and actually like select it and all that. Neo Geo is cool because it'll allow you to actually use the universal BIOS, so you can set your region and everything else. I can pull up the sources when they're done. I can show you guys what the sources are. I just don't want to do it now because I don't know if it'll kill this process. And the Neo Geo emulator is running just beautifully. I was playing a bunch today. I was playing a bunch of games today on this thing. I got up early and I was playing a lot of Master System, Game Gear, Game Boy Color. Played some Neo Geo today. Yeah. Played a few baseball games. Could be a Marshmallow problem, but you would think they'd have that fixed by now. I mean, Marshmallow's been on for a long time. Hey, System Gamer, how's it going? I'll show you a bunch of the emulators once this is done, though. We can go through the list. Hopefully the sound mix won't be too bad. Let me know if it is when we get the games running and I can adjust things. Hot loading screen. Lucky I did this and not like Atari 2600. I think I have like 3,000 ROMs or something. This has been great though. It's I haven't really nerded out technology wise like this for a while, and it's just been so much fun messing around with this thing and getting things to work and doing the research and that's the one thing. Like it seems like with Dolphin especially, which is the GameCube emulator, you're gonna have to do a lot of work. Like they're even talking about copying, pasting configs, and it just sounds like you almost have to do things per game, which I'm just not in the mood for right now. I'm having too much fun getting everything else working. So yeah, it'll be really cool because I love the GameCube to death, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. It'll launch, so I can pull up Mario Kart Double Dash right now, and it'll pop up, but it stutters like crazy. It just looks really bad. Come on, baby, you're almost there. And like I said, you don't have to use this game sum system, which is a front end. It just makes things a little more... I think it makes things easier just because it's all in one place. You don't have to guess what the emulator name is, that sort of thing. But it also looks prettier because you get the box art for the most part. Come on, almost there. 40 more to go. Did I throw Cody or Showbox? No. That's on my list, but it's really low on the list. I have been messing with Plex, though, and that's definitely something I'll show you guys. I was going to try to run my camera tonight, but I'm on Windows, and it doesn't like the MacBook Pro's camera. OBS doesn't, so... but I'll show you guys Plex really quick, because this will actually act as a full Plex server, and it runs really, really well. And with the 500 gigs of storage, I actually can put a few things on there. So for a test, I've got like 4 different riff tracks videos on here. But I'm able to pull them up even over 4G on the road. I can pull them right off of this NVIDIA Shield, like any other Plex server. It's really impressive. You can stream 2 different videos off this thing and still run one locally, and it won't stutter. When you start streaming a third video, then it starts stuttering a little bit. But it's pretty cool. I'm really impressed with that. Oh, you want to Chromecast again. Okay. Almost there. Yeah, only official Android platform hardware combo that will actually act as a Plex server. So, oh, there we go. We got all the box art this time. Awesome. That was totally worth the wait. Well, most of it. So, here's the different sources. You can set this identifier. Oh, wait, that's a different one. Actually, I'm not even using that one, yeah. Ah, where'd my mouse go? Shit. So you can go change scraper, and up on top you've got the Games DB, OpenVG DB, and Arcade Hits. Arcade Hits is what I'm using for Neo Geo now, and it's working really, really well. What the hell? My mouse just disappeared on me. I think the batteries are getting low on this thing. Anyway, okay. So... worked almost an hour on Smash once. On Dolphin ran kind of slow. I'll show you Dolphin first and get it out of the way. So, like I said, I've only got one thing loaded on GameCube right now, and that's Double Dash. You're going to notice it's going to be pretty bad. Yeah. It's already going to start stuttering. And when it scrolls down, it's going to go crazy. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. So, And the funny thing is, this game is like a 5 out of 5 on the compatibility list right now. So let me see if I can get out of here without having to crash out. Oh, stop. Trash out and it pulls up that dude. All right. Oh, wait. Shoot. And there we go. The emulator crashed. So let's show you stuff that does work. How about that? So 2600, obviously, you can pretty much emulate that anywhere. Boy, I haven't played some of this stuff in so long. Oh, I didn't set it up yet, so I'm just using RetroArch, which means my back button's probably not going to work. Yeah. The problem with using RetroArch as your emulator, too, is it always wants to set up all this crap. The GUI and everything. So I have to actually get out of this because it won't let me back out. Go back in here. Let's see here. Neo Geo. Well, I'll show you Neo Geo, yeah. Show you the first one. So as you can see, Region USA console, you can also switch it to arcade mode, which I don't want to do, because then I have to keep putting credits in. Food's on the counter. Should still be warm. And there's potato salad in the fridge. Wow, it's been a while.
That one's hard to play after 2.
It is.
It's slow, too slow.
Oh my gosh. Alright. So that's baseball. Let me see if I can pull up a different game. Ah. Okay. Wow, I got a lot more cover art now. This is awesome. There we go. Pull up one of the best games ever. Easy because I'm a wuss and I'm talking. Oh boy, it's been a while since I played this. Whoop! Ah! Sorry, pushing down on L3 on this one is the pause button right now. Damn it. How's the audio, guys? Ah. Shit. Ugh. Alright, I gotta turn that off. Let's see. Why is it still doing... Oh, left... Oh. That's why. Okay. Ah! You don't hear the game audio at all? Really? Hmm. Huh. Well, I'm not sure why that's not working. Alright, I guess I'll have to figure that out for next time. So that's Neo Geo. What's next? NES. So many NES games. It's a little scary, actually. I don't know why. I gotta go through my list. It's just like I have 8 of every ROM. It's so weird. I made the Honey Delight. There's more in the fridge if you want some. Wow, this is too much. I'll play Bad Dudes. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, here we go. See, God, why do I have 10 balloon fights? Jeez. Yeah, well, I guess NES isn't going to work today. Game Boy Advance. Ugh. Oops. Wrong button. No bubble bath, babes. No, not today. Ah. Oh, jeez. Wow. This plays a lot different than this NES game. Holy crap. Whoa! Oh, jeez. Holy crap, this... really touchy controls. Oh. Oh. Ah! Turn! One thing I noticed on this is we're spoiled by the Retron 5 and how it handles GBA stuff, because I can run filters on this and everything, which I don't, but this game just looks so much cleaner on the Retron. Game Boy Color actually looks pretty good, though. Ooh, I'll play a Barbie game? I'm using the joystick and the controller just because my thumb's messed up and it's really tough to use a D-pad right now. I don't know why the sound's not working. That's weird. It's another problem with OBS. At least I can turn the TV up, I guess. I don't even know what's happening there. What the sh... Okay, yeah. Skip. Sure. Yeah. Jump over the fence, bitch. Wow, this is weird. So there's Game Boy Color. Oh, actually. Well, that's weird. I'll show you what the process is. The emulator probably won't work, but... And you don't have to use a mouse. I just do it because it's easier. I can't believe how small the 32X games are.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, every now and then OBS doesn't like to sync audio. You have to reset the engine, but I'd have to stop the stream to fix it. Found a couple. Ugh. What a wretched... Probably won't play. What the hell? I should have launched a 30... Yeah, that's that RetroArch crap. Oh my god. Well, yeah, because RetroArch was still running in the background. It's such a piece of crap. Well, that might have been a 32X game. Who knows? They look about the same, right? Let's see if this works this time. Ah, it's still doing that stupid overlay. God damn it. I don't think it'll let me do anything either, will it? Nope. Ugh. I really hate RetroArch. Okay, we'll get out 32X for now. Sega CD. I'll show you Batman, I guess. So I've got the BIOS already set up in the system. That's how I pulled this up. Did it crash? Well, that's weird. Huh, usually that works. Okay. Well, here's a game I haven't played in years. Ooh. Emulator is not like in this one. I can show you Final Fight, but it'll crash. Well, one thing it's got over the SNES version, it's got all 3 players in it. Just looks so weird. Alright, let's jump. It's like an 80s movie soundtrack. Ah! What the fuck? I'll punch through this door. I wouldn't plan on that. Aw. Dick. Shit. So just Sega CD, it's gonna crash on me if I keep going. Like it might have just done. Oh no. Alright. I'll show you the Dreamcast one. Yeah, I'll show you Hydro Thunder first. This is pretty funny. You haven't seen this yet.
Like the water doesn't show up?
No, it goes like 3 times as fast. PS1 Mini. Well, the difference is it's not little half meg ROMs. You're talking about huge CDs.
Hydro Thunder.
Yeah, look how fast it's blinking.
Choose your track. Thunder Park. Choose your boat.
Yeah, look at even how fast that's going.
Damn the torpedo.
Damn the torpedo! This is almost unplayable. Yeah. Hydro Thunder Extreme. Oh my god. Ah! Yeah, use a boost. That's a good idea. I can't line up. Holy crap. Is it gonna let me exit out of here? Alright. I can't get World Series to work in there. Of course, the one game I want to work. Try this one.
World Series game?
I didn't try the first one. I like fielding. Oh. It's interesting.
Virtual test.
Oh boy. This is the first time I've tried this game, by the way. Whoa. Yeah, the refresh rate's doing a really weird thing. Ah! Shit. God, the amount of time I used to spend in this game. Yeah. Oh, I won't even show the replay. Yeah. So as you can see, not ideal. Game Gear Master System, they both run pretty well. Can show you, well, at least the sound on the stream's not working. Just my voice, so they don't have to, they don't have to listen to this music. Ugh. Oh, man. What? Holy crap. Oh my god. Playing like the Brewers today.
Oh, you're up 4 runs and blew it?
And blew it? Yeah. I feel like it. Look how... Man, the outfield's huge in this game. Ah. Whoa! Wow, that music is terrible.
Jeez.
Well, he must have stole second. Ball was right over the plate!
It's actually more like when you're making a pitching change or something, that music. Not every time the ball
Yeah,
play.
that's bad. Well, okay, that's enough of that. Show you PSP quick.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die...
So as you'll see, PSP's running really well. I just haven't thrown much on here yet. Oh shit. Test your strength. Test your strength. Oh shit.
This is a PSP game?
This is a remake of the TurboGrafx game from Japan.
What's on a PSP?
Yeah, it's on the PSP in Japan. It never came out over here.
Oh, really?
I have it. I own it. The original PC Engine one is on here too.
Which one's better?
I still kind of like the PC Engine one. The remake is good though. I mean, this is really well done. And you can go to the original soundtrack, everything. It's pretty cool. I mean, obviously the PC Engine one doesn't have all these cutscenes and stuff.
How lovely. A fitting girl.
All that. Oh shit! Oh boy, almost died there again.
Don't think this would sell in America?
Oh, it definitely sell over here. They did it in America for Super Nintendo. They did a Dracula X for SNES.
So why don't they bring that one out?
Because Konami hates money. I don't think they brought this out in the U.S. Pretty sure I bought the chip from Japan. Almost positive.
What's this, Castlevania PSP?
It would be Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles.
Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles.
What the hell? Oh, I don't have a weapon, that's why.
Castlevania PSP.
So the cool thing about Dracula X is that you can actually drop down in some spots and it'll take you to a different area. Like that. Oh.
Actually, it came out in America first.
Did it? Okay, I couldn't remember.
October 23rd and then November 8th in Japan.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, it looks a really good game.
Oh, it's awesome. The PC Engine one used to be really highly sought after. It was expensive as shit, and then they brought this out, and it brought prices down a little bit. I bought it when it first came out, though, so I was lucky. Oh, shit!
The game also includes the original PC Engine
Yep.
CD-ROM version of Rondo of Blood,
Yep.
as well as a port of Symphony of the Night and even Akimojo Dracula Peak.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Now, Rondo of Blood wasn't released outside of Japan until this.
Right. And this is a remake of Rondo Blood.
Oh, okay.
Oops.
So they didn't make it turbo. Well, the TurboGrafx could have played it anyways, right? Because
It could if you got the Japanese CD. It worked fine. Shit. Oh my gosh. All right. Yeah, because the PC or the TurboGrafx CD and the Turbo Duo were region free for CDs. I think this actually works on the Vita as well if you buy it digitally. I'm almost positive. You'll actually see bosses in this game that you'll miss some and... Shit. I'm gonna die. Ah! Yep. I'm not doing well. I keep forgetting that you have the little double jump thing too. Ah, there we go. Alright. Oops. Alright. Like I said, I don't have PS1 or PS2 on here yet. Super Nintendo, I know you guys were asking about. I'm gonna punch a kid. Yeah. And so far, I've had no problems with SNES at all. It's one of the better ones. This and TurboGrafx probably run the best. And Genesis. They run really well. Master System runs really well. Ah. What the shit? Ah. Shit. I always forget that I can block. Batman doesn't block. Ugh. see if I can. Show you something with mode 7. Yeah, there's Castlevania Dracula X. That's the SNES one. It's not very good.
Really?
It looks good and everything, but it doesn't play very well at all comparatively. Man. So Doom Troopers is actually kind of a tough game to find. They use the same tech they used in Donkey Kong Country to rotoscope everything. Come on. I actually picked this up at MGC this year. Fuck. I can't shoot up. That's just dumb. Who thought of that? Seriously, I can't shoot up? Let me walk over your bones. Oh, I can't shoot. Okay.
Did you shoot up?
No. I thought I could. Oh, Jesus. Boy. And this game is sought after.
So there's a lot of games that aren't good, but they're sought after.
Well, yeah. Just like Hagane. There's the game shop down by Mark's house. He actually just got a complete in-box Hagane, which is a Hudson Soft game, kind of a action platformer like this. It was only available at Blockbuster in the U.S. So complete in-box, he has the instructions, everything in great shape. You want $1,600 for it.
Yeah.
And it's a decent game. It's nothing spectacular, though. I think I have it on here. I mean, it'd be neat to have, but not for that. And the funny thing is, you can get the Japanese version for like $50. Because it was everywhere in Japan. So this, my friends, is a $1,600 game. It's not bad, but it's nothing spectacular. It's just considered rare because it was only available at Blockbuster in the U.S. Okay, so there's that. Oh, Jesus. $1,600, folks. Oh, there's a lot of games here I used to play when I was younger. Indiana Jones, remember seeing that at CES? Get him to play that game. We gotta find your Griffey cart, by the way. Is it here?
No, it's not right. Oh, it might be here.
Because we got to load on the Retron and see if I can pull off the save file. If you still have the... Well, you don't have to do it right now. I thought you were getting up.
But
Best baseball game ever. Oh, the crappy Brewers logo. If you find it, grab my Retron. Oh my god. He's out! Seriously, this is the best baseball game ever made. Had all the real stadiums. It had the stats for all the real players. And it had a battery backup save, so what you could do, if you had the time, is put all the real players in. Which my friends did, but my battery died. Did you find it? No way. We're gonna have to hook up the Retron tonight. Whoops. Shit. Hit the button by mistake. Anyway. But the first Ken Griffey, Major League Baseball, that's the best one. Winning run sucks balls. Ugh, because they use that Donkey Kong Rare thing. It's so bad. Actually, I haven't seen this for a long time.
It's terrible.
I told you the Wasp worked on that first one, right?
They had a winning formula. The first one was awesome. No, that's just fucking.
Yeah. Come on, Jim Belushi's in the first one. It's got to be good. Oh my god. MLB Challenge. I just want to...
Oh yeah, those graphics I did not like.
What was that? Apparently I'm playing the Pirates. Ugh.
Well, I don't remember this music.
I don't either. Raccoon Davis. Am I hitting? I'm hitting. Okay, there's swing. Oh! Oh my god! Now I gotta wait for him to throw it back. Oh, Jesus. This game is so bad. Why did they screw it up? Oh, Nintendo. Come on. Oh, jeez. I can't play this crap anymore.
The first one had such a good soundtrack.
Oh, it did. It was awesome. Da-da-da-da-da. A lot of Power Rangers. Oh, man. Mortal Kombat 2. The amount of time we used to spend on that. NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Oh. Anyway. TurboGrafx. Got to show you at least one TurboGrafx game, right? I don't know how I want to play this right now, but... Oh my god, my poor thumb. Multi-body. Love this soundtrack. Ah. Shit. Shit. Someday I'll give a tutorial on Blazing Lasers on how to play it. Because a lot of people don't know a lot of the stuff. Like when you pick up a letter, you actually get another bomb. So early on you want to do a lot of that until you hit the limit, which I think is 11. Oh. And this used to be one of the TurboGrafx games available on PS3. I think it still is, but if you don't have it, you should probably get it. It's like pretty much the best shmup ever made. One of the best. Mini boss. Bum, 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 bum. I remember what the limit is on bombs now. Just upgraded. Alright, laser's completely upgraded. Ah. Alright, so this thing, when you keep shooting it, it'll start flashing and it'll do like a screen wipe. But you also get the opportunity when you grab it, if you die, now I'll continue right from where I died instead of going to the beginning of the stage. Little tip from your Uncle Glenn. Yeah. Jeez. Oh, this stupid thumb. Yeah. Well. Oh, shit. Alright. I'll stop now. I'll sit there and play it the whole time. I don't know if I have any CD games loaded in here or not. I thought I loaded some. I just don't remember what. Actually, I don't... I think I only did like one or two. But CD games are working. They work really well. Oh yeah, the baseball game. What is that in here as?
Red alert? Or last alert?
No, and actually I don't own the US version of that. That's one of the ones on the illustrious 17 that I still need. But Final Zone 2 is the one you're thinking of, I think.
No.
With that really bad load time thing?
No, I'm thinking of The Japanese one. The Japanese one was called Last Alert, right?
Yeah.
The Americans
Or it was called Red Alert, and then over here it's Last Alert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we played.
Because I got that in Final Zone 2 at the same time, but Final Zone 2 is the one with the slap.
Oh, that I forgot about.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I remember the slap now.
here we go. Well, actually, no, I should play... So this is a game that when you buy... When you would buy 2 used games from this diehard gamer in California, you would get a third free. And I just picked this up. It's a Japanese baseball game from 1989. And we played the living hell out of this game. So it's all the real stadiums, all the real players, everything from Japan. So obviously we didn't know what the hell was going on. But as a baseball game, it's just really fun. And next to impossible to hit a home run. Try as we might. So there's a lot of different stadiums. And these are all real stadiums at the time. I don't know if they're all still the same, but... I gotta turn this up. Play ball! Man. Alright, I'm hitting. This is gonna be bad. Oh. Oh my god, that was terrible. Aw. This is some memories right here. It's so hard to hit. Ah. And I probably paid like $40 for the other 2 games or something, and I got this one for free back then. Ah. Ag. Oh shit. You dick. Then I'm gonna get rocked. Oh. What the shit? Oh. Ooh, I got a side armor. Holy crap, that guy crushed it. Look at the wheels on him. Lucky he was foul. Holy crap, this guy's got wheels. Bunt. Oh, I thought it was my catcher. Damn it. Oh my god. I'm gonna bat one more time, damn it. Why couldn't Reggie Jackson
Yeah.
baseball have this song?
Yeah, I don't know why they just don't let a song play over the entire. Because the song just keeps playing. It doesn't change or anything. It's something there.
I'm gonna bat one more time. And fail miserably, I'm sure.
Oh, go yard.
Yeah, right, go yard. It's always so easy to do in this game. Oh, Glenn. Ground to the third. Run it out! Ah. The problem with this one is there really are no check swings. Oh, jeez. He brings the heat. Wow. Popped it up. I don't think this one's got the distance, Rexy. Alright. So then, at MGC this last year, I picked this up. This is the same game 5 years later. Holds 35. Oh, wow. I wish it showed you a picture of the stadium. That sucks. Let's see what auto does. If it's full auto or if it's just auto fielding. So it looks pretty similar. Different song though. Better bat sound. Ah! Brought the slow ball. Love the grounders to the right. Gaijin. Ah, lazy fly ball to short. I think it's auto fielding, but I still have to do the throws. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Hmm. Oh boy. Ooh, got to it. Ah. Get over his head. There we go. Little Texas leaguer. Oh. Dick. Oh no, no, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. God damn it. Oh. Ooh, pulled it. I got a double. Get through. Ah. All right. I want to bore you all with my baseball games. So that's about it. So that's where I'm at so far. I don't know if anybody has any questions before I stop. But as you can see, I still have a lot I got to do. MAME is going to be the last thing probably because I've heard compatibility issues with kind of the newer versions of MAME. Still want to try to get 3DO working. I don't really know what I have to do at this point, but I could read up on it more. I want to get Lynx working, ColecoVision. Neo Geo Pocket I want to get going. N64 obviously because it's supposed to run really well on here. DS I have the emulator, just haven't gotten anything on there yet. It's a low priority for me. Virtual Boy, actually I've heard it runs really well on here, so I wouldn't mind getting that working. So yeah, it's been fun though. It's been a blast. RetroArch stopped. Go figure. So yeah, very easy to do. You don't have to really hack anything on these to get it going. You basically just have to go into your settings, go to your About, I think it is. I don't remember where it is anymore. Oh yeah. No, developer options isn't there until you unlock this thing. There's somewhere you got to go in here. Oh, security restrictions, I think. I don't know. You have to turn on unknown sources, and then there's another thing you have to do to open up the developer options. And there's no hacking. There's no nothing. It's a couple things you got to do, and it works. It's pretty badass. So hopefully it's a fun little overview for you guys. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, glenn@psnation.com, tweet me, whatever. But hopefully, well, next time I do this, I'll make sure the sound's working. Sorry about that. So I'm out. Thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. How do I stop?